Hey guys, Hurricane RC here, and I'm going to show you guys how to make scale bungee cords for your scale rigs. You can see it here. This is the longer one, and this is one of the shorter ones. So yeah, let's get on with the video. You will need a pair of scissors, needle nose pliers, a hair elastic, and 2 paper clips. Plastic coated paper clips to be exact. First of all, you will cut the hair elastic in half. Now this hair elastic is cheap because I got it at the dollar store. So it has a little join mark right here where it was. The 2 halves were joined at the factory, so that's where I'm going to cut it so that I don't have a weak point in my bungee cord. You can see it's cut perfectly in half. Now if you're making this into one of the smaller bungee cords, you cut it in half one more time, right there. But I'm going to make a larger one just for example. So I'll keep going with this. What you want to do is take your paper clip and bend it so that it comes out perfectly straight. Like this. Well, it's not perfectly straight, but you get the idea. It's pretty close. And then do that with the second paper clip. I'll do that off camera just to make this faster. Okay, now that you have that done, take one of your paper clips and bend the top of it like this, except try to make it a little bit more circular. And then place it where you want it. Want the start to be on the bungee cord, well, the hair buckle, hair elastic. Then take your pliers and hold it securely in place right there. And then straighten it up off camera there. And then wrap it. Twist the paper clip around the pliers, the end of the pliers, once, and then move it off onto the elastic itself. And make sure that the twists are really close together, or else it won't work properly. This way you won't need to tie a knot. You can see what I'm doing here. But I'll stop it here because that's just enough to make our hook. You can see how it's going there. Okay, next you can see that we have a little bit of extra paper clip hanging off here. So what you want to do with that is take your needle nose pliers, grab hold to the end, and untwist it up until the part that's not properly wound around the elastic. You can see what I did there. And then take a pair of cutters, or just this piece on the needle nose pliers, and cut it off. After that, just push it down with the pliers so that it doesn't stick off. Try to do it good. Not like what I did. I'll do that off camera. Okay, now that that's done, you want to take this excess hair elastic and cut it off with your scissors. Not too short, because you want to have a little bit there. like that. You can see how much I cut off compared to how much is there. There, now you can see it. So I just left a little bit there, so that if this moves up at all, which it shouldn't, there's a little bit of room there so it doesn't completely slip out. Okay, next, you want to take a lighter or something and burn, just slightly burn, the top of the hair elastic so that it doesn't start to unravel, and I'll do that off camera. Okay, now you can see that the top of the elastic has been burnt a little bit. I also got a little bit of the plastic there, but that doesn't matter. Now it's time to move on to the hook making. Okay, to make the hook, or the way I'd go about making the hook, is choose a place that's a few millimeters away from the actual elastic, and where it's where the paper clip is wound around it, so that you can bend it up there. That's a good starting point for the hook. Then choose a place about halfway up this piece of the paper clip and bend it about 3/4 of the way to halfway to half, I guess. And then bend that part, bend the next part down. Then you're starting to get a little bit of a hook there, as you can see. That's about as good as I'd be able to get it, but I'm sure there's some guys out there that would be able to get that better. Now you can see that the elastic, the bungee cord is starting to look a lot better. Now I'll do the other end off camera and I'll show you when it's completely finished. Hey guys, so this is the finished product that I have made. You can see that this hook here got a little bit screwy, but still looks pretty decent, I'd say. Looks pretty scale. And this is the longer one, but you can make them smaller, such as this one. This one here is probably about as long as you'd need it, but I made this one here because why not? You can see that this one here stretches just about as far as this one here anyway. Well, just as long as this one here is without stretching. You can see that there. You can see this end. So yeah, this is how to make a bungee cord for your scale trucks like this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please comment, rate, and subscribe.